Hi everyone, Ken Wink here with the market commentary for April 2025. So we've got some good news. We've got some new benefits to being a client of Summit Financial Consulting. We've been working extremely hard to create great financial planning content for years in the form of both videos and articles. And now we've gathered it in two great spots. First, check out our blog page, summitfc.net/blog, and you'll find articles about the Secure Act 2.0, responsible credit card use, tariffs, financial planning when you're preparing for parenthood, the drawbacks and the positives of having a side hustle, and hundreds of additional topics. Next, we'd recommend that you go to our YouTube page, which is just youtube.com/@Summit Financial Consulting LLC. You'll find tons of great videos, including our market commentaries, 5 steps to budgeting, 2-minute car buying tips, cybersecurity reminders and safety tips, and also health savings account strategies. So check it out if you get a chance. If you go to our YouTube page, please like and subscribe. So when it comes to the market commentary for this month, the top of the order here is that volatility seems to be the new norm. So both February and March were negative for the stock market, and from the top to the bottom, the S&P 500 lost a little over 10%. So we'd be happy to discuss how your portfolios did over this period of time and how they compared to the indexes. Feel free to give us a call if you'd like to have a review meeting. We're not panicking. We're not thrilled that things were so rough so far in the first quarter, but we're relatively happy with how our research performed. Being down year to date is not what anybody wanted. We're cautiously optimistic that 2025 is going to be positive based upon the data that we've shared. If you go to those 2 links that I shared earlier, both our YouTube page and our blog page, we've got the market commentary from the past couple months listing some of those potential positives that are out there. So the current administration has said that their primary goals when it comes to their new policies are reduce our national debt, protect the borders, stop drug smuggling, and create U.S. jobs by basically reducing the amount of goods that are imported. So the idea is if the tariffs are in effect, Americans are going to want to buy more stuff locally, and that should, in the long run, create more local jobs. So if our national debt is reduced because of the tariffs, because that's basically all a tariff is a tax, that becomes revenue for the U.S. government. As our national debt decreases, that has the potential to reduce interest rates. If interest rates go down, that has the potential to benefit mortgages, business loans, credit card loans, student loans, just about anything that has interest attached to it will benefit from that. If interest rates go down, that definitely has the potential to improve the economy. Now, predicting the future is just about impossible, but by reducing government spending and reducing our national debt, it should be good for the United States economy in the long run. In the short term, though, we may continue to have volatility from month to month because there's all these different negotiating deadlines. They're being applied, they're getting removed, they're getting reduced, they're getting increased. There's a lot that's up in the air right now. Just to give you a couple examples, if there's a steel factory, a steel mill in Pittsburgh, they could pretty easily probably add a 3rd shift. And then right away, there's people making more money. People are possibly making overtime. That could possibly reduce some of the Canadian steel that was being imported. So that would be a direct example very quickly of the United States benefiting from a tariff. Because we've got our workers doing the work and our companies getting the profits. On the flip side, something that's all too familiar to us in Michigan, in Metro Detroit, if you want to start building car parts, that takes anywhere between 1 to 3 years. Maybe there are also some situations locally where they could add a 3rd shift and that will increase jobs and pay immediately in our area, which trickles into the housing market and consumer spending locally. So there is definitely a potential ripple effect where these different businesses that don't have a direct correlation to that part of the economy, because those workers that are directly affected are getting a raise or are getting an extra shift or are getting some overtime, it can trickle over. But most of the people that I talk to say that designing car parts takes 1 to 3 years. So there's a chance the benefits from the current administration's policies won't actually be seen until after there's a new president in 2029. So we'll see how it goes. We'll take it one day at a time. This is what I can tell you. We do have some research right now that is saying this is a buy the dip opportunity. So the market's gone down. It's been very volatile, but there are some oversold indicators. We have not moved to cash in our portfolios yet. We have not drastically reduced risk yet in our portfolios. And that's because we are getting some of these indicators saying that a bounce is coming. We may reduce risk tomorrow. We may never reduce risk. It's all dependent upon the data. We do have some indicators that have turned red, and we do have some indicators that are still green, and then we have other indicators saying buy the dip. So it's a mixed bag, but at this point we're taking a wait and see approach. See how these tariffs pan out. If the tariffs are not as bad as expected, there's a chance the market goes up very, very quickly, and we do not want to miss out on that if we can avoid it. So we're going to take it one day at a time, continue to gather information. This is why we offer daily managed portfolios. We can look at the market every day. We can look at the research every single day and do what we believe is most prudent to protect and potentially grow your money. Hey, if we haven't had a review meeting in a while, we'd love to sit down with you. Please give us a call at 586-226-2100 or visit our website, summitfc.net. Check out the blog, go to YouTube, check out our YouTube page. And coming soon, we are also going to have a video podcast that's going to be added to YouTube. We already have a audio podcast. We're getting ready to launch that page, but we've already got 6 episodes in the can of audio only. It's available on Apple Music, Amazon Music, and Spotify. The name of the podcast is Money Talks with Summit Financial. So if you go to your favorite podcasting software and search for Money Talks, you'll be able to see the episodes that we've already recorded. So we've got a lot of opportunities to learn more about financial planning right now through Summit Financial. We appreciate you so much as a client. If you have any questions or concerns, we're just a phone call away. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Summit Financial,
working with people you trust.